In every situation we can choose a miracle instead of darkness. We can choose peace instead of fear. And we can choose love instead of hate. It's our choice. We're the decision maker of life.
So when big change happens in your
Yeah.
life, what have you been with someone in your life like 15, 20 years, and life makes it that you aren't going to be with them anymore? What kind of miracles can you how do you walk into that place?
That is a miracle though, isn't it?
To be with someone for 15 years.
No, I mean, you can't interpret things just when, say,
It is a miracle. Yeah, it is a miracle to be with someone for 15 years. Come on, it is.
I mean, because like this, my friend I've been with for 15 years, and he's leaving and going off, and it might, you can look at those things in different ways, and you can think, oh, this is really, really terrible. I'll depend on this person, and I'm going to be completely lost without them. Or you can see it as an opportunity to just explore, different ways of doing things. And sometimes in our friendships we can be clinging on to something, and this is our opportunity to learn to let go. And maybe that can be a really empowering thing.
If there's any fear at all about something, then we're not making the right decision, because we're listening to an interpreter that's given us the wrong information, that doesn't know everything. Only light knows everything. So in light we don't stumble, we don't fall, we simply follow it to our peace, to our happiness. And the more we follow it, the more we have that experience and trust of following it in the future, and again and again. The thing about time is we can live with someone for 15, we can live with someone for 2 years even, a year, and not even know who they are, and they don't know us. So it's not about time, but it's about the intensity of the time, the closeness, how we interact with each other. And that's a measure of how open we are, how calm we are, how kind we are with each other. Because then you know each other, otherwise you're only touching the surface all the time. And there's a brittleness there. When we open, there's a real softness, and we really sort of merge with each other. We know ourselves as each other.
I think if fear is there, that's an indication that your ego is trying to slip something past you. It's trying to make you scared. And I feel this as I feel fear. It's like, oh no, the person's leaving, going away to live somewhere else, and your ego is saying, that's really scary. And it's like, right, okay, so if I'm feeling fear, I know something is up.
Exactly. So our job, our responsibility is simply this: not to direct our life, but be aware of our life, be aware of how we feel. Do we feel fear? Then look at that fear. Not try to manage it. Not try to manage it ourselves. Not to struggle with the ego. That'll only make it stronger, this fear thing. You'll go deeper into it. It's to watch it and instead say, I want to choose the miracle instead of this. I want to see what love would show me here. The beauty of what love would show me in this relationship, instead of feeling this fear I feel. And we have to be open to that, because we have to be so open to whatever love would show us. So it's a real letting go, it's a real letting go, and being prepared to walk the path that light shows you, instead of being in fear, hanging on, or being worried, or doing things from that fear-based place that would just make your life even more intolerable and painful. I think someone said something about watch the fear, you got to let it go and let it go. Just see it's there, look beyond it. So, okay, I've had enough of this now. What would love show me here? And there's like a real openness now. What would love show me here? I don't know. I've got no idea. but I'd like to be shown.
I think a lot of the time it's a habit. Fear can be a habit actually, of fearful thoughts, because the fear comes from thoughts, and the thoughts could be anything. That underneath the fear, I feel there's a thought somewhere saying something, and the thought might be, or you can't cope without this thing, or you won't be able to survive without this thing, whatever it is, or you don't have the capacity to carry on without this thing. And it's a voice that's trying to make you believe something that's it's not true. And, but it can be a habit, this voice can be a habit, and so sometimes it feels like, I've maybe gone and constructed a life that kind of fits with this voice, that
Yes.
it's really safe, be as safe as possible.
Yes.
And when I start to try and let go, when I start to let go of things, it's like I do it, and I go, and then I go and do something I've never done before in my life, or I'd never dream of doing, and it's like, but then sometimes I run back home to that thought. It's almost like, because it's such an enormous habit, however crazy it might sound, it feels like, because it's something that feels like I've always known, it feels like home in some way.
It's a little shell, it's a tiny dark shell, and it's like,
it's not a nice home.
We're hiding the light, we live in this dark, dank shell, and it's like, oh, stay with me here, it's really nice here, I'll advise you what to do, you'll be okay. But, we need to pop our heads out, and just go, actually, I like this sense of being free. I like this idea that I have no tension here, and I like this idea that I'm one with everyone. I don't have to be scared of anything or anyone, because I'm one with it. I don't need to listen to that voice anymore. So the joy, the awareness is responsibility to see, well, do I feel at peace here? Do I feel pain in some way? Then I know which voice I've listened to. The one that the dark voice is causing me to feel fear, because it's a fearful thing, the thoughts that it has. I'm aligning myself with its fearful thoughts. Or I can choose peace, love, oneness, the miracle instead. I can choose to walk in light instead.